Yes. Did she speak anything, Advaita?
I think the mic was not working initially, sir. Now it's working.
Now it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So when you said that the last...
Who earned 10 points? Right, that's your first out.
No, sir, that I know, sir.
Huh.
No, when we said Sachin, they came in, sir, so we
Yeah.
get a score.
Yes.
What's our score?
Your point? 10.
10.
10.
Sir, then one more thing, sir.
Yeah.
So 7,000 was a big money in the 90s, 7,000.
Which one?
7,000 was a big money back.
7,000 was a very big money back in 90s. அதுலேருந்து எதாவது எடுக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறியா?
Yes, sir, Sachin அந்த டைம் தான் போனாங்க. So எல்லாம் காஸ்ட்லி பேட்டா வாங்கி.
Okay. Advaita, do you hear me? All right, okay. Fine, so we'll continue and so my good friend Mr. Nadudurai and his family are just observing how things are going. So, Kinetics, Warriors and Jackpotters. How much is your score now? 15. How much is your score? 15. How much is your score? 10. All right. So the thread was given and Dakshin Siddharth mentioned that it has been, the broken bat was the thread's name and you mentioned that Sachin owned that bat for 7,000. He bought the bat for 7,000. Now the thread goes to either of your team. Yes, you have something to say? Say it louder. By the luck of the bat. Okay, right. In the way say luck alla numberani. Right. So by the virtue of the luck of the bat, they won the match. 5 points for you. Yeah.
Sir, then there was a rumor that was starting, sir.
Yeah.
That the bat is very lucky. And Sachin was asked about this in his post-match conference and he said that we rely on our skill and not on our luck.
We rely on the skill, but we don't rely on the luck. So that's a continuation. So இதான் ஒண்ணுமே இல்லாம ஒரு ஸ்டோரியை இதுவரைக்கும் கொண்டு வந்திருக்கீங்க. Can Tarun quickly say the story so far, right from the beginning till what? 5 points for you, Dakshin. Right from the beginning. நோட பார்க்காம மெமரி இருக்குல்ல, சொல்லப்போ அப்போ எதுக்கு நோட் உனக்கு? How did the thread start? Did I start the thread? There is a bat broken. Abdin start pannana. How did I start the thread? Sachin bat and a thread start pannana. There was a broken bat. Apron. There was a broken cricket bat. Apron.
There was a broken cricket bat.
Then
it was used by Kavinraj.
Nitin. Check. Okay, we'll come to that. I might be checking with anybody what's the story so far, and if you are saying that with proper memory, you will get bonus points. Okay, right. So in the tappu muradi nadaduna, I'll give minus to your team. Okay, right. Be vigilant. Fine. One more thread and we are finishing the story and then I will ask questions. Okay. Now, for everybody's benefit, I would like to say the story. There was a broken bat and the broken bat was cricket bat and the broken bat was, basically one team mentioned that they played a lot of balls with the broken bat and the brand name is Adidas and one team mentioned that the broken bat is sold to somebody and the sold amount was 7,000 rupees and it was the star player Sachin Tendulkar, the one who bought the bat and then they won a lot of matches because of the luck of the bat and then Sachin during the man of the match says we won only by our skill not by our luck. Adoda nikkidu appadana, right? Now the thread rethreading, the rethread by the trainer. Police officers come and inspect the bat. They cut down the bat, they break நான் சொல்றது புரியுதா? Yeah. They break the bat, they take it out of the wood and they are checking. அதிலிருந்து you have to continue. Fast. Yes.
Sir, a reporter, sir.
Reporters.
He comes and Sachin is sitting very coolly, sir. He comes and asks, how do you feel? Do you feel bad that this is happening? He's like, no, I feel like the answer. Similar thing happened to him, so I'm very proud.
Hockey player.
Yes, sir. His hockey club was checked for a magnet, sir, because the puck was playing on that it was getting attracted. So.
That's very good. Nice general knowledge. So 10 points for you. So Sachin Tendulkar says that I don't have any problem because our famous hockey player also faced a situation, and I would also like to face a situation. Advaita, do you have anything to say? Any additions to the thread? Come on. What Dakshin said was Sachin was also waiting for the police officers to check, and he said it happened to the hockey player Dhyanesh Chand, and I would like to reiterate the same question. Just like he was innocent, I am also innocent. That's what Dakshin said. And then the police officers left since there was no complaint. They trusted and there was nothing wrong in the bat, and the police officers left. So police officers left in order nikkudu, and now comes the last statement. Adoda story mudiyudu. Then I will ask questions to all the three teams. Okay, right? Last statement can be said either by Kinetics or Jackpotters. ஆனால் உங்கள் டீம்லேருந்து அத்வைதா இப்போ ஆல்ரெடி பேசியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ ஐ வில் கோ டு கைனடிக்ஸ் அண்ட் தென் ஐ வில் கம். சின்ஸ் அத்வைதா ஹேஸ் ஆடட், இப்போ இட்ஸ் யுவர் டீம். நீ என்ன சொல்கிறியோ அதை நீ தைரியமாக என்கிட்ட சொல்லு. தப்பாக இருந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல, சொல்லு. Luck of the batter. The police officers left after checking. Okay, talk, Kavinraj. Do you need time or do you have anything to say? Nitin? Yeah. They feel?
I feel
Plumbed. Okay, right. After the police officers cut the bat, although they left, he felt plumbed. Right. Nitin வந்து plumbed-ஆ ஃபீல் பண்ணுறாராமா. And for everybody's knowledge, plumbed என்ன? LBW கரெக்டாக வந்துட்டு ஸ்டிக்கில் அடிக்கிற மாதிரி LB வாங்கினா தான் அதுக்கு பேர் plumb. அதனால் அவர் plumbed-ஆ ஃபீல் பண்ணுறாராம். Last statement, and that's the finishing thread of the story. And then questions will happen. 10 points for your team. Yeah. Advaita சொன்னதுக்கு 5 points. Yeah.
Sir, Sachin's grandmother comes in his dream and says that my aura is on that bat, sir. So, it's on that bat.
என்னென்னலாம் யோசிக்கிறான் பாரு. My aura is in that bat.
So it helped me.
Oh. It was not Sachin's playing skill, it was grandma's aura into the bat that played. Abdiya? All right, okay, fine. So that's a concluding remark. Anybody wants to add to this before we conclude? Grandma's aura into the wooden bat. நீ என்னடா சொல்ல போற? தாத்தாவுடைய ஆரான்னு சொல்ல போறியா? Yeah.
Sir, so that's why after every century does this.
That's why?
He celebrates every century by pointing up at the sky.
Upstairs, okay. That's why he celebrates everything by remarking upstairs. 5 points, 5 points. Okay, started with the statement. The thread என்னது? Broken cricket bat. கடைசியில் பாட்டி கதை வரைக்கும் கொண்டு வந்து நிறுத்திருக்கீங்க இந்த ஸ்டோரியை. Alright? Very good. Now, let's take stock of the points. உங்களுக்கு எவ்வளோ points இப்போ? 25. 30. 25. Okay, right. First question. ஏற்கனவே 30 marks நீங்கள் வாங்கியிருக்கீங்க, அதனால் உங்களுக்கு first question இல்லை. First question for Jackpotters. Advaita, Mitra, Dakshin, Tarun and Akshit. The question goes like this. Why do you think in this activity sports has been brought up as the major avenue? Why do you think in this activity sports has been brought up as the major avenue? First question goes to them. Yeah.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good
Sir,
morning.
nowadays sports is getting degraded, sir. Though it is played on a national level and all over, people during when they have free time, they are not that much involved with the sports, sir. They either get stick at home and they start playing through mobile phones because they don't go out. During these summer vacations, if we go like 10 to 15 years back, sir, even now it is prevailing, but it is on a lesser basis, sir.
Okay.
So they will have a continuous match like that, but nowadays sports is getting degraded.
10 points for your team. Question elapsed. Now comes the next question, and this question is specifically denoted towards kinetics. What is the logic behind broken bat, luck, grandma's dream, and all that? What is the logic behind all that? You see, there was nothing like this when we started the session. All these things were developed and cropped up by you people. So, what is the logic behind all this? This question's, answer. Kavin Raj.
First of all, if we have nothing means we can if we have 1 rupee coin means we can sell it and we can buy something and we can sell and we can buy 1 rupee pen means we can sell for 2 rupees then recycle like that we do means we can get.
Very good. That's also business mind. Good. Well done, Kavin Raj. 10 points for Kavin Raj's team, 10 points for your answer. Now comes, that question is elapsed. Now the next question is towards Dakshin Siddharth and Rahul. When we are involving so many things, so many names and so many fortunate incidents, unfortunate incidents like what we did in this story, what is the kind of development we get? Creative development we get. Like your team was the biggest creative plot thrower. Like you brought up with Sachin Tendulkar the name, and then you brought up with the real-time example that happened with hockey. So by virtue of thinking all that, where do you think the development happens into our brain or mind?
So half I answer, half you answer.
Sure.
First I go, then you go. How you want to go? Sir, it's just like in a film, sir. The plot development. Everything starts off from zero, and then the protagonist comes in, the antagonist comes in, and everything goes on, sir. So basically, it all starts very simple, sir. But then as the plot goes on, it starts getting complicated. And even even in our team discussion, I told him that if we relate it to real life examples, then it will be helpful for us to put a proper end to the story. Because we were not only focused on just saying anything randomly for the sake of that. So we wanted the story to get a proper completion, and for that we needed real life names and examples. So that's what we thought, sir. And I will.
Sir, I already played this game, sir. They said.
Hey, this is create பண்ண game, da.
No, sir, like. Okay. They said it is used to imagine power, increasing imagination power.
Increase your imagination power. Okay, increase. Yeah.
How do you continue the others' stories, sir? It's very helpful.
Fine. Okay. Right. Good job. 10 points for your team. Now, Aja, give up. உங்க பேர் என்ன?
Shashidhar.
Shai?
Shashidhar.
Sai Sridhar. Okay, right.
Shashidhar, sir.
Shah Sridhara. Shah Sridhar. Sridhara? Spell பண்ணு.
SHA. DHA.
Shashidhar. Nice. Okay. Hindi name மாதிரி இருக்கு. Right. இப்போ நீ ஏதாவது ஒரு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டை இங்கே சொல்லு. அந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்லேருந்து இப்போ ஒரு ஸ்டோரியை முடித்த மாதிரி அவங்க முடிப்பாங்க. இடையில நீ கலந்துக்கிறதா இருந்தாலும் கலந்துக்கலாம். இப்போ எப்படின்னா, கேன் ஐ ஸ்பீக் இன் தமிழ் ஆர் கேன் ஐ ஸ்பீக் இன் சிம்பிள் இங்கிலீஷ்? எதில் பேசணும்? இங்கிலீஷில் பேசணும். மை விஷ். எப்படி பேசுகிற நீ ஏதோ ஒன்று பேசுகிற. சிம்பிள். யூ கேன் சே ஒன் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். லைக் ஐ செட் பிஃபோர் யூ கேம், ஐ செட் ஒன் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். Broken cricket bat. Okay, and from that statement all these people created this big story. For the second round I want you to say one common statement, and from that they will create a story. If you want, you can also participate in the story. Maybe you can participate in any team. 3 teams are there, whichever team you want. In this there are 4 members. One person, what's your grade? 6th grade. Yeah, one akka is here in online and 3 of them in the offline. ஓகே, ஸோ நீ எந்த டீமில் வேணாலும் சேர்ந்துக்கலாம். இல்லை நான் தனியாக அங்கிருந்தே நான் சொல்கிறேன் அப்படின்னாலும் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஓகே, நீ சொன்ன மாதிரி இட்ஸ் யுவர் விஷ். பட் நவ் ஐ வாண்ட் யூ டு சே எ ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட், எ த்ரெட். கம் ஆன், எனிதிங், எனி ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். அந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்லேருந்து இங்கே ஒரு பெரிய கதையை உருவாகும் பாரு. இப்போ எப்படி கிரியேட் பண்ணான்றது மட்டும் நீ பாரு. A little kitten. அவ்வளோதானா? வேறு எதாவது ஆட் பண்ணுறியா? A little kitten. அப்புறம் ஏதாவது இன்னும் 2 வேர்ட் போடலாமே.
Life
எப்படி வேணாலும் போட்டுக்கோ. நீ என்ன சொன்னீங்கனாலும் இவனுக்கு அடிச்சு ஓட்டி பெரிய ஸ்டோரி கிரியேட் பண்ணுவாங்க. சொல். A little kitten's life. அப்படி பண்ணலாமா? Good job. Give a big hand to Shashidhar. Thank you. நீ எல்லாம் அங்கே உட்காந்துக்கிறியா இல்லை இங்கே இருக்கிறியா? அங்கே உட்காந்துக்கிறியா? நீ இடையில ஆட் பண்ணுறதா இருந்தாலும் ஆட் பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, ரைட், தேங்க்யூ. The second thread given by Shashidhar is a little kitten's life. I would like to say it again. A little kitten's life. Yes.
Sir, a little kitten was abandoned in the streets of the road, sir.
A little kitten was abandoned in the streets of streets of the road. Advaita, would you like to add along with your team member? A little kitten's life. A little kitten was abandoned in the streets. Would you like to add or something? The little kitten was abandoned and it was left into the streets, and Advaita adds up, it was roaming around all day. It was roaming around all day. Now, Warriors.
Sir, it fell sick, sir, because it did not get a lot of food. When it fell sick, it had a pendant on its neck, sir. It started glowing.
It fell sick. It fell sick, and after it fell sick, there was a pendant around the neck, and it started glowing. That's really nice. 10 points for you and 10 points for you. It started glowing. உடம்பு சரியில்லாமல் போச்சு அந்த லிட்டில் கிட்டனுக்கு. கழுத்தில் போட்டிருக்க பெண்டன்ட் திடீர்னு அப்படியே க்ளோ ஆக ஆரம்பிச்சது. அடுத்த ரவுண்டில் இவனை பேசுவேன். யா. By seeing that, a man started adopting, and he got mercy towards the little kitten, and it was adopted. Very nice, very nice. 10 points. Adopted. The little kitten was adopted. Advaita, put your hand up if you have anything. Yeah, Dakshin.
The man who gave a name to the little kitten was Tom.
The man?
Give a name to the little kitten, sir. The name of the kitten is
நீ என்ன காலையிலேருந்து ராம்ன்ட்டே இருக்க?
Tom.
டாமா, ரைட், ஓகே.
And one more thing to add, sir. He was very intrigued by the pendant that the kitten wore, sir. So every day he used to notice some like different activities going on, sir. Some strange activities. And whenever the kitten was hungry or whenever the kitten was in need, the pendant was glowing. So he was writing all that down in his diary.
I see. Okay. Hope you observed all that. 10 points for your team. Yeah.
Sir, the first day, sir, the person who adopted the little kitten, sir, was a little evil, sir. So what he does on first day, he brought a lizard, sir, and he gave the kitten the lizard. When it ate, the color of the kitten turned into yellow, sir.
Tom was given a lizard as a feeding, and once the lizard was eaten, Tom's color changed into yellow. All right, that's nice.
So it ate the lizard.
10 points.
It ate the lizard and turned yellow.
Yeah, it ate the lizard and it turned yellow. There is no enough food left for feeding the kitten. Okay. And the kitten is a pair which tangle. In a pair. What's the kitten's name now? Rahul named it. What's the name of the kitten? பாத்தீங்களா, அது கவனிக்கல நீங்க. ஃபுல்லா கவனிக்கணும். Tom. He named it as Tom. Okay. டாமுக்கு சரியா ஃபுட் இல்ல. அப்புறம் வேற என்ன? Okay, right. Thank you. After he turned into yellow, it was recognized that he did not, the little kitten did not have food, but the owner tries something to get some food. அப்படிதான் இவங்க முடிச்சிருக்காங்க. Any other points?
Sir, so the owner was thinking, sir, what would the cat eat? And he goes to a chicken shop and he tries to get some meat for the cat, sir, but it refuses to eat it. And this time the pendant starts shaking violently.
It got shaking even more. Is it glowing or not?
Glowing and shaking violently.
After eating chicken?
After it refused.
After refused. The owner buys some chicken and he is pretty much similar to Dakshin Siddharth, and it refuses to eat the chicken and it glows. The pendant glows. Advaita, do you have anything to add along with the story before your teammates are going? Okay. Suddenly, when the owner realizes Advaita has given a threat, suddenly, when the owner sees that glowing, he got so excited and he immediately takes a picture of it. Takes a picture of it. Ah. Then he came to know that it is a miraculous cat, right? Miraculous animal. That's good. Okay. So 10 points for Shashidhar. Miraculous animal. Advaita finished that. The owner took a picture, and Shashidhar continued that. Then he comes to know that it is a miraculous animal. Okay. 10 points. Now let's go. Huh? Right? Huh.
Sir, after some time it was glowing, no, sir. The glowing, so it vibrates, it have a scratch.
Vibrate.
Due to vigorous vibrations, sir, there was a scratch on the pendant, sir.
Okay, since there was, as Shashidhar mentioned, it was a miraculous animal and it is evidentially getting proven, and Tarun mentions that because of the sheer vibration, the pendant starts getting cracked. 15 points for your team. Yeah.
Sir, mark, sir.
அப்பதே எனக்கு சொன்னதுக்கா 10 points. The pendant starting to get cracked. Dakshin, Rahul, Kavinraj, Dakshin.
Sir, and then what happens is, sir, the pendant completely disintegrates and the cap also disintegrates, sir, and it turns into a cloud, sir, and then a voice comes from above, sir, that tells the man it was a test to see which citizen in this city would take care of a homeless cat, and you passed it. So
He comes up like a genie comes out of a lamp.
it's like something linked to God, sir.
Almighty
We don't want
power.
to mention which God it is, so
Okay.
it's just a deity who took the form of a cat to test a man.
Right.
And the deity grants him 3 wishes.
Okay. Hope you got it. 15 points for your team. Yeah. Adilindi continuation. Yeah.
Sir, the man gets happy, sir. He gets lot of money, he gets more reputation in the public.
And by virtue of that, he gets a lot of money and he gets more repeated amongst the public. 10 points for you. Right. More reputation, more money and wealth. Any addition? Yes.
The cat has an enemy, sir. It is a Jerry, sir. Named Jerry.
Jerry. For the cat. Hello, unna solanu. Nee Tom nona avan Jerryngran. Now the cat has got an enemy and the enemy's name is Jerry. 10 points for your team. You have anything? Sai, Shudhar? Right, think. Enemy. Advaita, do you have anything? Come on. One second.
But after Advaita reacts,
After Rahul. Yeah. Tom and Jerry kept on fighting every single day, and by virtue of that, they both had a lot of injury contributed by Advaita. 10 points for this. Rahul.
Sir, when Tom and Jerry are fighting, sir, Tom do something bad to the dog known as Bark, and the dog is now attacking Tom, sir.
ஏற்கனவே அத்வைத்த சொல்லிட்டு அப்படின்றா டாம் அண்ட் ஜெரி இன்ஜுரி அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு
Yes, sir. And the Tom is, while attacking Jerry, Tom attacked, accidentally attacked Bark, sir, the dog. Now Bark is attacking Tom, sir.
now the dog is attacking Tom. I see.
Actually,
Okay,
it was the dog that the man owns.
right. 10 points for you. In another 2 or 3 lines, the story of little kitten threaded by Shashidhar has to complete. Yeah. Tom knows there is no need to fight when they are compromising. Compromising for what reason? இல்லை நீயே சொல்லு. How can they suddenly get compromised?
By fighting, we can get injuries.
And the fighting will not give any solution. Nowhere in the world fights gave any solution, so they decide to compromise. Good point. 15 points for your team. Right. Compromise. Yes, you wanted to say something. I'll come back to you, Dakshin.
sir, as the person gets more reputed, sir, he is popular around the whole town, sir.
See, that's a good thread. 10 points for your team. Very well done. Yes.
And the cat was killed by the car, sir.
Konutiyada? Right. Right, the cat was killed by it. Mitra, Advaita is asking a crux of what you said. One more time, very quickly. Yeah,
As a person gets more, should I come there, sir?
please.
Advaita, the person's popularity increases around the whole town, so he takes advantage of the wish that he had been granted with. So what he does is, he thinks that he has no connection with the cat because he has got the wish already granted. So what he does is, he does not care for the cat and he does not feed it with food. So it falls
And again, it is getting abandoned.
Yes, sir.
எதுக்கு இந்த பிரச்சனை சொல்லிட்டு ட்ரக் ஏற்றி கொண்டுட்டாங்க. Right. Drag was killed. One more statement and we are done. Yeah.
Sir, after he received the money, God used money, sir. The man said this, God watched him, sir. He took everything what he gave to the man, sir.
God took away everything what he gave to man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Because of the Jesus.
Fine. Just because he did not look after the kitchen.
And now he's kneeling down on the streets and to the
Begging.
same place where he once took the cat, and he's trying.
Now he is kneeling down at the same place where he got track of the cat and he is asking for mercy. 15 points for your team and 15 points for your team. Done. That's the end of the story. Now, questions based on the story. The thread was started by Shashidhar mentioning that the little kitten's life. And then we had the name for the kitten as Tom, and all the 10 people of the classroom, including Shashidhar, were adding up. And eventually it was only a tragic end where the kitten Tom dies unfortunately, and the person who was supposed to take care comes to normality. My first question. If I ask you to take two learning out of this story, which emerged from zero, if I ask you to take two life lessons out of the story, what would the life lessons be? I'll come back.
Peace around the world.
Peace around the world. Okay.
No fight.
No fight. நீ தெலுங்கு படத்துக்கு ஏதாவது டயலாக் எழுதுறியா நீ? எப்படி நீ சொல்லணும்? சார் வாட் ஐ லேர்ன்ட் வாஸ் சார் அப்படி காம்ப்ரஹெண்ட் பண்ணி சொல்லணும். அதுக்கு தான் இந்த எக்ஸசைஸு. அது சொல்லு மறுபடியும்.
Sir, good morning. Sir,
Sorry.
good morning, sir. Sir, in this story, fight are more, sir. With Tom and Jerry are fighting,
சொல்கிறா.
Tom and Jerry are fighting, sir. But in this world, fight is not important than honor, sir. If we fight means we will only lose our lost things.
Right. That's the learning, life lesson. 10. Yeah, sure. 10 points for them. I'll come, let Dakshin, Rahul finish, and then I'll go to Kavin Raj's team, and then I'll come back to you. Advaita, if you have got anything, you also keep in mind. I'll come back to you as well. Yeah, Rahul.
Sir, what I learned today is, we can't change, sir. Without money is very good, sir. But after money, you change so much, sir. If you do good things for others, you get good. If you do bad things for others, you can.
It's like a boomerang. It reflects to us only, right?
So, we can't change after having me before the life, sir. We should be same after any event after the life.
Fantastic. Very nice. Very nice. 10 points for you. Dakshin, do you have anything to add?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to go there and talk?
Yes. Shall I?
Okay.
Kavin Raj, what's your learning? Nitin. ஓகே நீ அவங்ககிட்ட இருந்து ரிசீவ் பண்ண அதுக்குள்ளே பண்ணிட்டியா சொல்லு. Humanity and helping tendency from the story. Yes, that's a good learning. 10 points for the team. Dakshin Siddharth.
Sir, I learned that love and compassion should be unconditional, sir. You should not show love and compassion to somebody under certain conditions. And I read somewhere that research shows that when you show compassion for someone, then internally your health starts improving a lot, sir. Then your blood pressure just kind of goes down, and there's a healthy circulation of blood all around your body when you think nicely of someone and when you show love to someone. And when you think about the person that you have a lot of affection for and you show compassion towards or you show mercy towards, then definitely your heartbeat is restored to normal and you start feeling healthier.
Fantastic.
That's the advantage of going.
Very nice, very nice. 10 points for your team. 15. 25, both for you and Rahul. உன்னோட பாயிண்ட் 10லயே நிக்குது. நீ ஏதாவது திங்க் பண்ணி சொல்றதா இருந்தா சொல்லு. I'll come back to you. Think பண்ணு. Yes.
Sir, for the first story, I had two learnings, sir. For the first story, it is like good, honest and innocent people might face any problems, sir. To make them turn into do wrongdoing, sir. So I think they must be able to face the problems and they should be able to solve it, sir. And for the second thing I learned is just two words, sir. Be grateful for the things we have got in your life.
That's right. Very good. 15 points for your team. Advaita, would you like to add anything to your teams? Please. Yeah. Bluetooth on manu. Advaita says no war, only friendship, and whatever you do, if it is good deed, God will keep you safe. If it is a bad deed, God will not only abandon you, He will also punish you. That's a very good point. 10 points for Advaita's answer. Any other points? Right, done. Tell me the grand score of the teams, please. 2 round முடிச்சிருக்கீங்க. 1 round was the broken bat, another round was the little kitten's life. So, who score?
Sir, everyone is 150, sir.
150. 90. 155. Okay. Now, last round, நான் நேம்ஸை சொல்லுவேன். இங்கே இருக்கவங்களுடைய நேம்ஸ். ஓகே, அந்த நேம்ஸில் அப்படியே நீங்கள் கனெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டே வரணும். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், மணிகண்டன் சுந்தரேசன் வாஸ் வாக்கிங் அப்படின்னு ஆரம்பிக்கும். அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் நேம் சொல்லுவேன், லைக் ராகுல் அப்படின்னு. அப்போ ராகுலை வச்சு நீங்கள் ஏதோ ஒரு இன்டர்வியூ பண்ணணும். குவிக் ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் க்ரியேட்டிவிட்டி. ஓகே, இப்போது நாட்டுத்துறை மாதிரி என்னுடைய ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து ஐடியில் இருக்காங்க. ஐடி ரெக்யர்ஸ் a lot of creative stuff. You do coding, you do synthesizing, processing, என்னவா இருந்தாலும் க்ரியேட்டிவ் மைண்ட் அப்படிங்கிறது யாரோ ஒரு 1000 பேர் க்ரியேட்டிவாக யோசிக்கிறது தான் 1,00,000 பேர் வந்துக்கிட்டு கோடிங் பண்ணி அதை ஐடி ஃபார்மில் கொண்டு வந்து நிறுத்துகிறாங்க. பட் அந்த 100 பேர் அந்த க்ரியேட்டிவாக யோசிக்கிறது தான் ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் ஐடி கம்பெனி 25,000 பேரை வச்சு வேலை செய்யுது. If you take Infosys has got about 100 to 200 people who are the idea generators. ஐடியா ஜெனரேட்டர்ஸ் கிட்டேருந்து ஐடியாஸை வாங்கி அதை டெவலப் பண்ணுறாங்க. இங்கே இப்போ நீங்கள் எப்படி பண்ணீங்களோ, நான் ஒரு த்ரெட்டை கொடுத்தேன், அதை டெவலப் பண்ணி ஒரு ஸ்டோரியை க்ரியேட் பண்ணிங்களே, அந்த மாதிரி. ஸோ யூ கோயிங் டு ப்ளே த ரோல் ஆஃப் தி ஐடியா ஜெனரேட்டர்ஸ். நான் நேம்ஸை மட்டும் கொடுப்பேன், நீங்கள் அப்படியே இந்த ட்ராவல் பண்ணிகிட்டே வருவீங்க. இடையில அத்வைத்தா பேசினேன் அப்படின்னா ஐ வில் கிவ் சான்ஸ் டு ஹர் அண்ட் வில் ஸ்பீக். ஓகே, ரைட்? அங்கே இல்லை, நான் ஸ்பீக்கர் வந்துட்டு பை டிஃபால்ட் நான் இதை தான் கொடுத்துருக்கேன். இப்போ வேணால் மறுபடியும் அதை கனெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கோ. எஸ் தக்ஷன், you are about to ask something. கீழே பார்ப்போம்.
So you will follow that person and they have to say any idea.
I will first of all initially give one thread and I will say a name. அந்த நேமை வச்சு தான் நீங்கள் அடுத்த கண்டினியூஷனை ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும்.
Oh, that name should be a character.
That name should be a character and the character should be interviewed with a particular function or an action. Okay?
Just one character.
No, I will give only one name.
Among us.
Among you and the people who are absent, like Dhyanesh Lingam and Sanjay Rehan. Sai Shidhar will also be included, right? Parallel, it's okay, va? Connect ஆயிடுச்சா? It's okay. நீ வா, நான் பார்த்து. இங்கே ஒரு சேர்ல உட்காந்து. சாய் சிதர். ஓ, தண்ணி கேட்டியா? சரி. Right, ready? Okay. We are coming to the final round of this exercise and this is another threading exercise. I would like to start. Mitra woke up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Mitra woke up, which is very unlikely to happen in this universe. Mitra woke up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Team Kinetics. And the name is Sai Saran. இல்லைடா மித்ரா woke up at 4:30 in the morning. அடுத்த ஆக்ஷனை நீங்கள் இன்வால்வ் பண்ணுறதுல இருக்க வேண்டிய நேம் எஸ் சாய்ஸ். You add anything you want, whatever it means. There is nothing wrong and right. Go ahead. Then she wished to study for exam. Okay. Thank you. 10 points for Sai Shidhar. Mitra woke up at 4:30 a.m. and she wished to study for the examination. And the other name to be included is Sai Saran. Anybody can answer. But I would like to give chance to kinetics because they need a little boost. சாய் சரண்கிற நேம் இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணணும். அவள் காலையில் 4:30 மணிக்கு எந்திரிச்சிருக்கா அப்படி. ஆஸ் சாய் சிதர் மென்ஷன் ஷீ இஸ் விஷிங் டு ஸ்டடி. இப்போ சாய் சரண் இன்வால்வ் பண்ணி ஏதாவது நீ சொல்லணும். Mitra was going out to freshen up for a little walk, but suddenly she saw Sai Saran on the road. Good, 10 points. The next name to be involved is Advaita. Advaita herself can answer. Dakshin.
Sir, then suddenly Mitra gets a video call.
Suddenly Mitra gets a video call.
Then she takes the phone out and sees that Advaita's video call. And then she attends the call.
Suddenly, by seeing Sai Saran, simultaneously she gets a video call, and in the video call it was Advaita.
She attends the call and talking about the exams.
And then she continued the call by talking about the examination. And Sai Saran is still on the road. Adutha name to be included is Sai Shidhar. The next person to be included in this scenario, இப்போ Advaita உள்ள வந்தாச்சு, Sai Saran உள்ள வந்தாச்சு, Mitra is already there. The next name to be involved is Sai Shidhar. ஈவெண்ட் இது வரைக்கும் தெரியும்ல. as Rahul mentioned, அத்வைதாவும் மித்ராவும் ஃபோனில் எக்ஸாம்ஸ் பற்றி பேச ஆரம்பிக்கிறாங்க. யா நீ யா சொல்லு, நீ வாலண்டியர் பண்ணிட்டு அப்போ நீ தான் ஆன்சர் பண்ணி ஆகணும். 10 points for that. ராகுல், ரெண்டு பேரும் சொன்னீங்கல்ல. 10 + 10 20.
Sir, Sai Shidhar was conducting an exam, sir.
இங்கே நடு ரோட்டில் வீடியோ கால் பேசிகிட்டு இருக்கும்போது அந்த வீடியோ காலில் சாய் ஷிதர் ஒரு எக்ஸாம் கண்டக்ட் பண்ணிருக்கானா? ஆஃப்டர் சம் டேஸ்
The exam owner is Sai Shidhar.
எக்ஸாம் ஓனர் இஸ் சாய் ஷிதர்.
That morning, sir, a new number pops up, sir. When Advaita and Mitra are speaking, a new number pops up. It is very new and it is given as unknown number, sir. So Mitra is getting a little suspected, sir. And what she does is she attends the call and someone starts shouting at her, sir. Why didn't you come to my house now?
It was Sai Shidhar.
Sai
Shidhar,
sir. So he started shouting, why didn't you come to my house? Do you know what time it is? It's 5 a.m. in the morning.
Sai Shidhar was shouting at Mitra for not coming to his house as she promised. And நான் இன்னும் நேமே கொடுக்கல, நீ இது கை தூக்குற. Right. சொல்லு, என்ன சொல்லு. 10 points for your team. 10 + 5 15. Thread continue பண்ணுறியா? சரி, continue பண்ணு.
Sir, Sai Shidhar is shouting because she didn't help her to study for the exams.
She didn't help him to...
She said, I'll help you in the morning, sir. But
Okay. Advaita, would you like to continue anything or would you like to have a new name? Because I'm going to announce the next new name. Sai Shidhar into it, Sai Saran into it, and Mitra into it, Advaita into it. Would you like to have a thread or you need a little time, Advaita? Okay, very quickly, I would like to compress the story for your benefit. Mitra wakes up at 4:30 and she is wishing to study, and then she sees Sai Saran on the road, and at that point of time Mitra gets a video call, and that is Advaita, and Mitra gets a parallel call, and that is Sai Shidhar. So before even Advaita spoke to Mitra, Sai Shidhar started shouting at Mitra for not coming to his house as promised. And the reason why Sai Shidhar is so vivid and so livid is Mitra did not help him for his examination preparation. This is the story, and you would like to add anything?
Sir, if she doesn't tell, can we answer?
Okay. No, you both spoke. I'll come back. The next name to be involved is Nitin. The next name to be involved is Nitin. And remember, the story is stopping right now with Rahul's reiteration. You wanted to say something? Come on, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Can I continue with Nitin, sir?
Yeah, you can continue.
Okay, sir. So suddenly Nitin walks up to Mitra, Sai Sharan, sir, while Advaita and Sai Shridhar were on the video call with the phone, sir. He suddenly stops near Mitra and she asks, "How are you, sir?" But Mitra is not able to identify who the person is.
Nitin asks the well-being of Mitra, but Mitra is not able to identify who Nitin was. 10 marks for you. Dakshin Siddharth.
Sir, so this is how the conversation goes, sir. Nitin confidently comes up to Mitra and says, "How are you?" And Mitra immediately asks him, "Who are you?" So that's how they talk, sir. And then Nitin starts, tears start coming out of his eyes, and he says that Mitra used to attend MS training sessions with you. And then Mitra feels bad and she's like, "I'm sorry Nitin, I couldn't recognize you in the dark."
Fantastic. So there was an emotional content added by Dakshin Siddharth. 15 points for you.
Mitra will identify this Sai Sharan face. Sai Sharan asked her, she has a sad face. Why you sad?
Now Sai Sharan is again brought back, and now Sai Sharan goes to Mitra and he is asking, "Why are you carrying a sad face?"
Because of
Sai Shridhar.
Sai Shridhar shopping at Mitra, she told to Sai Sharan.
All right. Okay. 10 points for you. Nitin. Yeah. Anything? Yeah.
Sai Sharan tells to Mitra that he is Nitin is not identified.
Sai Sharan tells to Mitra, he is Nitin, and I'm so disappointed that you are not able to identify our own good friend Nitin.
Sir, Mitra is saying, what is MS evening sessions?
Is that different minus?
Mitra. Okay, Mitra is now getting a little gullible, and she is asking Sai Sharan and Nitin, what the bloody hell is MS evening sessions? 10 points. 10 points for you. Advaita, do you have anything to add? If you have, you can jump in now. Okay. Keep thinking and keep following. You shall continue next. Yes, Dakshin.
So I said the exact conversation, sir. So Mitra asks him what is MS evening sessions. Nitin gets very angry, and when Nitin gets angry, he gets poetic, sir. So he says, "To the blind, it is the light." MS evening sessions. To the hungry, it is the food. To the needy, it is money, and to me, it's everything.
Oh, I see. Okay. Wow, what a poetic exhalation. Exhilarated with a poetry statement. Now Nitin replies to Mitra in a poetic way. For the blind, MS evening session is light. For the hungered man, MS evening sessions is food. And for the needy, MS evening session is money. And for me, MS evening session is everything. Mitra still doesn't understand anything out of what Nitin has mentioned. Now, the next name, yeah.
Sir, after the poetic lines, Mitra is very angry, sir.
10 points for you, Dakshin.
Because
Sai Shridhar.
Sai Sharan was shouting in the very sad. After she didn't remember MS evening. This lady is told him some poetic lines. She didn't catch them, sir. So he's very angry at her.
She is again angry, and she reflects the anger to Sai Shridhar. Oh, that's a good thing. Naturally, it will happen. Good job. 15 points for you. Yeah.
Sir, this statement that can you do not understand.
Which statement? Who says this? Ada. She says, I don't understand what you're saying. Right. Again, Nitin, 10 points for your team. Nitin says that Mitra, irrespective of the poetic expression from Nitin, Mitra still says, I don't understand even a thing out of what you have said. Now, the next name I'm bringing up here is Akshit. Akshit is the next name that is to be brought up into the story.
So suddenly aliens come to that place.
And the alien's name is Akshit.
No, sir. Aliens come to Earth, sir. So Nitin asked to aliens that remember the olden days, sir. Mitra. So aliens also helped, sir. So Mitra come to know that the MS evening sessions.
அதை விட சூப்பர் மேட்டர் என்னன்னா அவன் பேர் அக்ஷித்னு சொன்னோன்னே ஏலியன் நம்பர். Okay, aliens come and remain Mitra, and it is clearly evidential that she is not even a human being. Only aliens can come and help her. Right, good point, good twist. 15 points for your team.
Sir, and then Akshit gets fascinated by seeing the aliens, sir, and he tells them, "Can you take me to your planet?" And they go to his planet, their planet, sir, and he sees a lot of aliens around. So So Akshit gets down from the spaceship and shouts, "Wow, so many aliens!" All the aliens get angry. It is our planet. You're the alien here, and they start beating him.
Right. Akshit goes to a different parallel planet as a visitor, and there he takes too much of ownership, and they are reprimanding him. 10 points for you.
Sir, you want another name?
The next name I would like to bring up is Sai Sanjay.
Sai Sanjay, yes, sir. After aliens are beating Akshay, I think you will come in, sir. Sai Sanjay says, saving Akshay.
Sai Sanjay comes and saves Akshit. Sai Sanjay doesn't save himself. Now, yeah.
Actually, he's an intergalactic species that goes around saving people. So he's a superhero now.
That's correct. Okay, right. Fine. Yeah.
Sai Sanjay and the aliens.
10 points.
Sai Sanjay and the aliens are fighting each other, sir. While fight, the Sai Sanjay defeated. Aliens win, sir.
Aliens win.
Sir, while this important discussion is going on, sir, Mitra asks Sai and Nitin, sir, while we were speaking, while that time you said blind, you're actually seeing each other, then why are you saying you're blind? She's not understanding the poetic line.
Sarcastically.
She's sarcastically expressing
Okay.
this now, sir.
All right. So there is a little bit of a tug of war between Mitra and Nitin again, and Sai Sanjay goes into a war, as Rahul mentioned. He saves. Now the next name I would like to bring in this particular interesting story is Dakshin Siddharth. 15. Dakshin Siddharth is the next name. Kavin Raj wants to say yes.
After going around this place, sir, suddenly they saw a motion, sir.
One monster. And the monster's name is Dakshin Siddharth. They all suddenly see a monster, and the monster's name is Dakshin Siddharth. That's what Kavin Raj meant.
Sir, engage it first, you'll see the same.
Yeah, that's right. Even Lion is a monster. 10 points for Kavin Raj's team. There is a monster, and unfortunately, he is given the paradoxical identity of monster. Continuing, anyone?
Sir,
Yeah.
name.
No, you still continue with Dakshin Siddharth because one person mentioned it is a monster. Maybe you can reiterate or manipulate or change or something.
Sai Sanjay is saving Akshay and coming back to it, sir. Sai Sanjay is seeing the monsters atrocities, sir. She is going to
Sai Sanjay is defeated at same.
Oh,
Sai Sanjay is going to destroy the monster and going to save their parents.
10 marks. 10 marks for you, Rahul. The next name I would like to bring up. Anything?
Sir, the monster uses new technological weapons, sir, which these people are not aware of, sir. So that is Mitra, Sai, Sharan, Nitin and other people, including Akshit, they are not aware of the modern technological weapons with the monster. That's not.
Okay. Yeah.
Sir, just when the monster is about to destroy everyone, Manikandan Sundaresan sir, he jumps from his rooftop with a gun and he aims at the monster and the monster dies.
I would never kill such a lovely monster. Okay, right. Fine. So, okay, the trainer jumps.
Sir,
The trainer tries to kill the monster.
this small story, sir. Add பண்ணலையா sir?
English. I want you to speak in English. Yeah. I'm adding the next person. The next person, the name. Sai Sanjay is very excited to have the next name to be added. Obviously, the next name to be added is Rahul.
Sir,
Sir,
He wants to speak something.
Rahul is the next person, sir. I think he's scientist for helping me.
Rahul is a scientist and he comes and helps Sai Sanjay. Good. 10 points. Yeah, 10 points. Rahul is the addition. Advaita, would you like to add anything? Okay. Rahul, being a scientist, he finds and discovers new medicines to save all the injured people. That's a good catch. 15 marks for Advaita speaking. Yeah. You send a message in the group that class is over at 12:30.
At 12:30, yes, sir.
12:30.
Sir,
அப்படின்ட்டு போட்டு என் பேரை போட்டு because it's going from your phone. Yeah.
sir, the Rahul scientist made a spaceship like a thing, sir, and made the 4 members to come to Earth, sir.
Okay. Right.
Sir, they get back to Earth, sir. As Rahul and as scientist, he has recently discovered a new weapon,
Fantastic. Radioactive elements, and that's a very good catch. 15 points for your team. The last person to be involved into this story, we are going to come to the end of the story. Yes.
Sir,
Yeah, coming.
Sir, pressing that radioactive button and Andy bites Rahul, sir. Me, sir. And he was, when he was wake up, he assumed the whole scenario, the monster aliens was in his mind, sir. He was dreaming the whole scenario, sir.
I see.
After waking up, he after a 10
Everything is dream.
everything is dream, and he had this dream because he's very excited because after 10 years he's going to attend MS evening sessions.
I see. Okay, right. Fantastic. 15 points for you. Kavinraj, Sai Sanjay, you can finish the story because we are coming to the end. Yeah.
Sir,
Dakshinana.
Dakshanana was monster, sir. Ravan was telling me he's giving one gadget, sir. Thanos hammer, sir.
No cinema references.
No cinema reference, sir.
പിന്നെ താനോസ് സിനിമയിലിருந்து വരാമോ മഹാഭാരതത്തിൽ
One hand, sir. Robotic hand, sir.
ഇതെല്ലാം സിനിമ I don't want references from cinema. I want things from your brain. Okay, right? And in the answer cannot be taken out. But Advaita mentioned Rahul will be inventing some medicines. That's really good. The Thanos hand, Robert Downey leg எல்லாம் பேசக்கூடாது. Okay. வேறு ஏதாவது திங்க் பண்ணினா உன் பிரெயின்லேருந்து வந்துச்சுன்னா தாராளமாக சொல்ல I'll give points. Yeah.
Sir, then Rahul presents some an invention, sir. He becomes the world's first man to practically demonstrate time traveling, sir. He proved, it's theoretical that by traveling close to the speed of light, we can time travel. He actually does it, sir.
Okay.
And the whole world sees it and claps.
Eventually, the story finishes. Mitra was waking up at 4:30 அப்படின்னு ஆரம்பிச்ச கதை டைம் ட்ராவலில் கொண்டு போய் முடிஞ்சிருக்கு. Right. Sai Saran, do you have anything to say? Stop the video.
Class will be over by 12:30.
Class will be over. Send a message, class will be over by 10:30. I'm sorry, 12:30. And then put it back into the tripod and switch on a new video.
Sir, Dakshanana was monster, sir. He giving medicine.
Take the tripod carefully.